since that time. But as I say, it's since 1904, last one, it was the first time Iceland was mapped. So that's why we know exactly where the glacier was at that time. Yeah.
How much is that in feet?
That's a 450 meters is about 1400 feet.
Alright.
And this, as I say, the moraines are, we have, as I say, 450 meters in this time, and you can see the big moraine we will pass again. This is 1980, and that's 550 meters more. And the glacier is 1.8 kilometers from the visitor center. So it's that time is about 30 meters per year since. So it was slower to begin with, and then increased fast. Any questions?
Well guys, I just want to say, the closer I get to that glacier, the creepier it looks. You probably can't see it very well, but I tell you, this glacier looks fucking creepy. You know what else is creepy? That hole. Probably as close to the glaciers as we are gonna get. But wouldn't you guys agree that this is kinda creepy?
Okay, now we are at the end moraine since 1980. This is the big one you see all the way, leads all the way past the hills over there. And you have maybe noticed the change in the plants when it got closer to the glacier. It's getting smaller and smaller, and now almost nothing. That's mainly because we don't have, this is much newer land because it was under glacier 30 years ago, and it takes this soil maybe 30 years to build up so it can grow plants. So this, as you're getting small plants close to the moraine, but as you get closer to the glacier, you won't see anything. And you can also see where the plants are starting on top of the hill. This is as thick as the glacier was when it was biggest. Then it was up to maybe 150 meters thick where we're standing now. So we're going to walk to this blue side, and then we can say something, and then we can come back.
I think we will see it. Okay, but...
Okay, now you've felt maybe getting a bit colder than it was, just because we're, as I say, close to the glacier. And this lake, Glacier Lake, see there, it's only 6 years old.
It's 6 of them.
Yeah, and you can see the moraines that are on the south side of the lake. These are the end moraines since 2005, and these will probably be the last moraines this glacier will leave, because from now on it will only just melt into the lake.
Alright.
It's not growing anymore in winter. No. Or maybe but if it goes, if it has a lake and it expands, it just breaks up into the lake.
Okay.
And this lake is about 60 meters deep, where it's deepest. 60, yeah, and 6 years old, so it's ever growing. And this is how the glacial lagoon in Jökulsárlón, it's east of us, was formed. the glacier was retreating, and then it didn't have this stuff to put somewhere, so it just had to bury a lake.
Alright.
And you can see the river Skattalsá coming out from the glacier there. 2 years ago it ran along the hill and then into this lake here and then down. And as the glacier has been moving, back, the river has been moving also. So. And 2 years ago the path was alongside the hill. But the hill is ever changing, so we had to move the path. And probably in a few years we will have to move the rest of the path somewhere into the field, because the rocks are coming down. Any questions? You want to take pictures? You can.
Alright.
We'll go further back in the upcoming years than the 30 meters a year.
Yeah, last 30 years it's about 30-35 meters per year. Average 20 meters since 1994.
Is it going to grow any further than this 35 meters a year?
We just don't know.
So fast.
Yeah, it's as easy to say as how the weather's going to be tomorrow.
This is so...
The glaciologists say that it will go maybe 1 kilometer more back, then it will start to grow again. That's just their estimate. They say they can't even tell you what the weather is going to be tomorrow, so I don't think they will say how the glacier is going to behave.
What's the quicksand?
Yeah, it's just when you add sand, add water to sand, and then you can just get lower into it. And if you're in front of a glacier and you see a little hill and it's wet around it, then I would avoid it, because then it's ice in the hill and it's melting away and it's wet around. So then if you step into it, it's good. Yeah. You will get wet. So any other questions?
Well, yes. Are there any fish in there?
Not in this one, but there might be in the lake that it's connected to the sea. But there are fishes in the Jökulsárlón, the big one in the east. And seals. If you go in there, you might see some baby seals.
The black surface of the glacier?
It's just sand, mainly.
Just sand from...
It just went from the edges of the cliffs and mixed with ash from the volcano. But if you see a black glacier, it's mainly because it's just rocks and sand from it. It's not always volcanic ash. But it's mixed. You can see where Skattalsá comes out of Vatnajökull, the big one. It's like small ice falls up there. Where the glacier is coming down off the cliff. And one of the reasons why the glacier is retreating is because it gets less and less ice from the basin. And if it gets enough ice, and the climate is right, and if it gets enough ice, then the glacier will either stay still or advance. And it's just like, and if it doesn't get enough snow or ice, then it will retreat. And the retractionist will increase if it's warmer and sunny and etc. So it's not only the climate, it's also if if the glacier is fed ice from the basin. Or not. And you can also see there's another glacier to the east of us. Those two glaciers were connected in 1938. These two. So it's shrunk a bit. So. And now you can also see in this end the vegetation line in the hill. As you said earlier, you can see how big this glacier was when it was fixed. It's up to 150 meters. Thick at its best, at the prime time. Any questions?
How do the people get up there?
Yeah, there's a walking.
Where's the way?
There's a walking path in the middle of the campsite.
That way to
Svartfoss, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same way.
Same way.
Well, they could take helicopters up there.
Yeah. They could, yeah. There's more people up there.
Wow. How long do you think do they walk up there?
It's about 1 hour.
Oh, perfect. How far is it to Svartfoss? You said you can't produce any more ice, but it doesn't produce any more ice because the climate is warmer.
Yeah, and it's also if snow and rain.
Okay.
That affects it.
So it's melting because of that.
It's like if you were pouring something into a glass relief with no.
How much snow do you have in Iceland? Like
It depends on where you are. In the south,
the whole winter constantly. Spring sometimes.
I have my birthday is in January, and I've celebrated my birthday in 50 degrees. Sun, so.
Okay, wow.
And sometimes it has been you drive between houses on the same day.
How is it in the north?
It's more snow.
Like 2 meters?
Yeah, sometimes yeah. And sometimes more. So sometimes people have to go to the house on second floor. So it's, let's say, we have, the last winters have been more snow than that's probably also because of climate change. It's not warmer, the weather's getting winter. It's not, let's say, we had snow in the beginning of June.
Wow.
We had on the 1st of May in Reykjavik. We had snow.
Well, I have a question. How long is Vatnajökull in feet?
It's 8,500 square kilometers. And 1 square kilometers is 300. It is 30 feet. No, 300 feet. That's about, yeah, 24 million square feet, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And the highest peak is there in the clouds, 2,110 meters, 6,800 feet.
Is it often cloudy here or?
Yeah, no. So it's because we have mountains and clouds like mountains. So, but we have many
Most
days.
of the time or many? A lot of days.
But many days we have, yeah, very good view. Like this morning we had one cloud, just at the ahead and just completely clear skies. Hopefully you will be able to see the peak tonight. Or tomorrow. Yeah.
Alright, let's keep going. You can see all the water is dried up.
Okay, and here we see our last moraine behind us here since 1934. The big rock you can see in the middle of it, it has a memorial shield. It is about 2 British students who were on an expedition with Sir Jack Ives in 1953. And their camp were located in Miðfell, which is behind the hill here. And they too were going to have a ski trip from the camp up to the peak. And it got lost on the way. And in 2006, some part of the gear was found in the glacier, right there. Rangers. Yeah. And you can see the remainings of what was found in the research center.
Was it all on one spot? No, it was
scattered around in a small spot, but only the gear has been found, not the bodies. Not the bodies, no. And that tells us how dangerous it is to go traveling on ice without any proper gear. And it's not known specifically where they got lost, but it's thought that they have crossed. You can see the little mountain in the middle of the glacier. It's thought that they had crossed that one and were on the east side of that mountain, because the remainings were found in the east side of the glacier.
So you think they maybe fell into a...
They probably fell into a crevice.
Okay.
Based on what kind of damages were on the goods itself. And then 4 years ago, in 2007, 2 German guys were lost in the next glacier, and they did only one thing wrong. They did not contact anyone where they were going.
Oh, okay.
So after 2 weeks, they weren't home. So then the things had to look for them, and the first 2 weeks of the people that looked for them were looking in the wrong place in the country.
Oh, okay.
Because they were supposed to be there at that time.
Oh, okay.
But they were lost. The tent was found way up in the next glacier.
Okay.
2 weeks after they were.
And why did
they fell into a crevice.
Okay. Wow.
They weren't found too.
No. Okay.
Not the bodies. Wow.
Because the glacier can be about 200 meters thick. It is, so if you fall into a crevice, then you can be buried deep inside.
Wow, but why don't they have GPS? 2007, that's something, they could have.
Yeah. See, we don't know.
Wow.
I have a question. Why is Vatnajökull called water glacier?
I just don't know. Just one of the things we can't answer.
Alright, you're going to start talking now. Okay.
Okay, thank you for joining this trip. I hope you liked it. Hope you learned something new. And hope I raised some questions. You might want to read some more to learn more if you want.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. You have told us many useful things, and I appreciate that.
Thank you for joining.
Alright. This is a hotel. Yeah, I don't believe it either. Someone might be saying, Blaze, this isn't a hotel. A hotel is at least 3 floors long. Yeah, I agree. A hotel is supposed to be at least 3 floors long. That building calls itself a hotel. But in order for there to be a fucking hotel, there needs to be at least 3 fucking floors. So I refuse to call this a hotel. Also, there is no elevator in this, so it's not a hotel. Because a hotel is at least 3 floors long. So, anyways, peoples. Oh, anyway, people. I am going in there and getting myself some sandwich. I'd love to record while going through the road. It's dangerous to get past through the road because of all the cars. Pause this for a minute. I'm going in there and get myself some good sandwich. No, not good sandwich, some goddamn sandwich. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Well guys, now I'm going to do something. I'm going to record myself eating this. Yeah. Now, I know a lot of you fucking love to see me eat. I don't know why, but for some reason you guys love to see me eat. And I'm sure that eating something in this very long video would be entertaining to a lot of you, so I am going to eat this to keep this entertained. Alright. It is delicious.
Yeah, and you can make yourself on your own just a small plate, and you can put whatever you like on it. And you can have the bread and butter.
Alright, it's time to get myself another sandwich. Alright, now it's time to refill. It says free refilling. That's what it says. Nice to meet you, of course. Okay, so I'm going to wait patiently for my other sandwich, and then I will of course record myself eating it. Because I'm not done with just one sandwich. Sattu, what that in English? Okay, guess what? The other part of the sandwich is ready. And yes, this eating part of this very long video indeed is just a filler to make this very long video even longer. But I don't think many people are going to complain about the fact that I will be eating something in this video. I mean, isn't watching me eat what most of my fans want? Well, of course! Oh, and it's my eyes. Of course you do. Now, how many people actually make eating videos? To be honest, I don't think there are many. That must be the reason why so many people find those videos to be amusing, because it's special. Coca-Cola RAR. I hope you're watching it because I couldn't myself drink this Coke. Coca-Cola RAR. He's a great guy. Those are 2 delicious sandwiches and Coke. I am totally done. Excuse me, I'm going to get one more Coke, not the sandwich because the sandwich is pretty expensive. Okay, one more glass of Coke and then I'm done. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a filler. But I know most of you like this, I know you do. Well guys, let's move on. This is a waterfall. Yeah, I'm zooming it in as much as possible because I can't see it very well from here. Maybe if I walk closer, I would have to walk pretty far. Yeah, this waterfall is... What's the name of that waterfall again? I honestly don't know, guys. This is my mother. She has been walking on a glacier. So can you tell us a bit more about it?
Yes, it was a great trip with Icelandic mountain guides. And we walked, actually now it's cloudy, and we were walking on the glacier which lies between 2 mountains I walked before.